Chapter 3, Nitro's Mystery Mayhem. Spark entered the Elf Training Center, his steps light and quick. He was excited for the day's lesson until he spotted Nitro hiding near a tall stack of candy cane boxes with an unmistakable grin. "Morning, Spark!" Nitro's eyes twinkled with excitement. "Ready to have some real elf fun today?" Spark tilted his head, trying to make sense of the sparkle in Nitro's eyes. "Real fun?" he asked. "Oh, yes," Nitro chuckled. "Elves love surprises, right? And Santa always says that curiosity is part of the job, so I've set up a little hunt for you." He reached behind the candy cane boxes and pulled out a tiny, brightly wrapped present no bigger than a snowflake. "See this? I've hidden 100 of these tiny presents all around the training center and beyond." Nitro winked, holding the present up to the light, "and it's up to you to find them." 100? But how am I supposed to find so many? Spark felt a wave of anxiety rush over him, though part of him couldn't deny the excitement of the challenge. "Think of it as training," Nitro applied with a smirk. "Being an elf means having a curious mind, and there's no better way to sharpen that curiosity than with a scavenger hunt." Spark's eyes sparkled as he imagined finding each of the hidden presents. But then a thought crept in. Could Nitro really have hidden 100 of these? He knew Nitro had a wild streak and loved causing chaos. Was this just one of his tricks? But then Buddy strolled into the training center, a warm smile on his face. But the moment he saw Spark's worried expression and Nitro's mischievous grin, his smile faded. "Nitro," Buddy began, crossing his arms, "you're not throwing Spark into one of your tricks again, are you?" Nitro held up his hands, pretending to be innocent. "It's no trick, Buddy. It's a learning experience. Just think of how much Spark will grow from a little adventure." Buddy raised an eyebrow. "Or is this just a way for you to see him run around while you watch? Spark's still learning, and throwing him into something this big might overwhelm him." And Spark looked between the two, feeling a little bit of embarrassed. "I want to try," he said softly. "I know it sounds hard, but I think I can do it if the both of you help me." Buddy sighed. "All right, but remember, Spark, being an elf isn't about rushing through or winning a game. It's about finding joy and purpose in each thing that you do." And he gave a sharp look at Nitro, who rolled his eyes but nodded. Yeah, Nitro muttered. "Fine, we'll both help, but only a little." And he winked at Spark. "Otherwise, where's the fun?" And they set off together, with Spark nervously holding the tiny present in his hand. His first clue was taped to a giant wreath by the front door. "Look where the candy canes grow tall." Spark's eyes lit up. The candy cane forest! He hurried off, Nitro and Buddy trailing behind him. But when Spark arrived, he found not one, but 3 tiny presents scattered at the bottom of the candy canes. Just as he had reached for the second present, a noise made him jump. It was a jingling sound, and it was getting closer. "Surprise!" Nitro shouted, pulling out a hidden string. Candy canes tumbled from above, coating the ground like a sugary snowfall. Spark's heart raced as he tried to dodge the falling treats, and Nitro's laughter rang out as Buddy's voice cut through the chaos. "Nitro!" Buddy scolded, crossing his arms. The idea was to help Spark, not ambush him. "Relax, Buddy," Nitro grinned, nudging Spark. "See, he's handling it like a pro." But Spark was breathing fast, his heart pounding from the surprise. He had never expected this much excitement, and for a moment he wondered if he was cut out for elf training. Buddy stepped forward, gently placing a hand on Spark's shoulder. "It's okay, Spark. If you need to take it slow, that's perfectly fine. This isn't about finding all 100 gifts. It's about learning the magic of patience and discovery." Taking a deep breath, Spark nodded, feeling encouraged by Buddy's words. He glanced up at the candy canes and smiled. Maybe he didn't have to do it all at once. After all, he was here to learn. Throughout the rest of the day, Spark continued his search with both Buddy and Nitro nearby. Nitro couldn't resist adding his own twist, a clue that led to a spinning stack of gingerbread tiles or a hint written backwards on a candy wrapper. But with each clue Spark solved, his confidence grew, and his worry faded into excitement. By the end of the day, Spark had found a whopping 40 presents, his mind buzzing with all he had discovered. Nitro, still grinning, gave Spark a playful pat on the back. See? A little drama and a lot of mystery. That's what makes being an elf exciting, Nitro said. Buddy gave Spark an approving nod. And as long as you keep your heart in it, you'll make a fine elf, Spark. All right, so that's the end of the chapter. So here's the reader's challenge. Elf Scavenger Hunt. Nitro's note. A little mystery brings a lot of magic. Now it's your turn. Create a mini scavenger hunt by hiding small clues or holiday-themed objects around your home or classroom. Write down hints to help your friends or family find them. Spread some holiday fun and mystery, just like Spark. One of the questions I get often asked is, are we going to find the 100 things again? So I made sure to add that into the book. So here we go. Your challenge, Finch Elementary, is to find all 100 presents that I have hidden around the school. These presents are made of tiny, hard plastic, and they're about the size, no bigger than a quarter that you can see. I wrote a number on the bottom in a black Sharpie, and your job is to find them. They are hidden could be in your classroom, in the hallways, in the cafeteria, in the gym. Teachers, I've hidden some maybe in the copy room, in their teacher's lounge. And once you find one, you need to bring it to the library and place it in the corresponding number on the pocket chart. If the school can successfully find all 100 by the end of day on Thursday, then you all get extra recess on Friday. Good luck!